G'day, g'day, g'day. I think we are all up, set, running, and going as of now. I think. Waiting for it just to confirm, but it looks like, alright, there we go. We're up and running. So, apologies for what looks like it's a very interesting and weird format. It is, yeah, definitely not my preferred setup at the moment. I am basically trying to get around the fact that Empire or Puzzle Combat has this weird thing in it where you can't play backwards through different versions, which has a very interesting characteristic when, in this instance, I'm trying to play on my phone and also on BlueStacks. We get the situation that we've got at the moment, where I can't actually play it on BlueStacks because BlueStacks version is older than my phone version. So, yeah, apologies about what looks like a very, very funky setup by way of the look that we've got going on here. Please do let me know if the background music is a little bit too loud. I am just playing it through my Spotify, so I can turn that down a bit. But as you can see here, we've got the Global Empire facing off against us, the Pirate Horde. As I said, apologies about the funny look. It is only temporary. I'm hoping to get everything back to normal before too long. Hopefully next war everything will be settled out and smooth. So yeah, this is the situation at the moment, 6800 versus 5053. We are hopefully, or we've restricted them to less than 7,000, which is awesome, and we are putting in a fairly good score at the moment. We might be able to crack towards hopefully 53, 5200 in the final 40 minutes. So there isn't much left on the battlefield by way of opponents. So there's 2 full teams and 2 cleans. I do have one ally mate who's got a couple flags left in Willowwolf, but I'm not certain when exactly he's going to be online. So I'm just going to do my hits instead. So what do we got? This is what we got. So we got G-Boss and Jackie as the 2 full teams. Tile Guy's got a clean there, which we should be able to handle without too much worry. And then also this bloke here, again, should be a clean. That shouldn't be too much worry. So, because we've got the 2 cleans, you'll probably see me doing a little bit of experimentation in terms of the hits that we're going to be doing. So, yeah, as I said, let me know if the background music is too loud and I will turn it down a couple notches. Hopefully all of the setup still works on this screen. It just looks a little bit different is all. So, we'll start off with the 2 full teams because we may as well get them cracked and out of the way. I'm going to start off with an experimental team that I've been playing around with a little bit in raiding. So I'm going to, I've got an actual video that's going to be coming up shortly with this team facing off against some different opponents. But this is my Monster Madness at the moment. I am possibly going to improve it a little bit more or adjust it a little bit more with, oops, that needs to go on him. There is one hero that I might chuck in here, which is Strongbow. So Strongbow is the 4-star green hero. I am still leveling him up though. So yeah, this features Accent and also Jane Saw. I may as well toss a couple emblems on Jane. Now that I've got a little bit of free food available. How far can we go? Can we get to 7? That'd be awesome. I can't get to 7. We'll just get that far. Alright, so there we go. Jane Saw's got 6 now. 7 on Accent. I'm holding off any more on her because I do actually have Dragon Fist that I'm working on at the moment. So let's crack into this. So this should be a better example of the use of the fiends and stuff than in my previous war hits that I did with them. Yeah, that wasn't a great example because the resolution was so terrible. So we'll just pick up those blue grenade right now, which does net me a couple of red tiles, which is good, which I'm just going to get rid of all the blues, which will get me this green cascaded in, plus some reds, which is awesome. Panzer dies, which is even better, and I'm just going to start dropping out some fiends now. So in the previous video I was asked how much damage the fiends do. The answer is not a huge amount. Part of that is because they are only striking with a small percentage, so in this case they are only doing 15% attack, so it's equivalent to a fairly weak minion. But the benefit is that they don't go away. So Mortars dodged one, but you'll see that this one on Ksenia stays there until I really until I allow it to heal, which I'm not going to do because I've now got Melter fired as well. So Melter has this really cool ability where he steals 43% of the healing all enemies get for the next 4 turns, which basically means that they're never going to heal enough to be able to get rid of the fiends, which is really, really cool. It's a really cool effect. So, where are we at? We just need some more reds. This time I'll put that on Terminus just to stop him from hurting me if he does fire. That should kill Terminus now. No, a dodge. Oh, not too worried. Panzer's back, but deal with Panzer with... oh, everyone's back. Oh, suddenly things got a little bit more spicy. A lot more spicy, actually, if we're honest. Because we suddenly are a little bit closer to death on everybody with no healers available. Please die and stay dead. Excellent. Oh, almost got lucky. Got lucky there instead. So I'm going to get Chainsaw fire. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh dear, I was going to say I was going to get Chainsaw fired, but I didn't. I didn't even get to fire. Oh man, this has gotten a lot tougher all of a sudden. I need some crits now. But I don't think I'm going to get them. Oh, that revive. Well, I guess I've now got 3 cleans to do instead of 2. Good going, Gov. Alright, let's just finish this one off. Apologies if you can hear in the background, there's a little bit of squalling going on. That is just my, my little bub. He is not dying, the world is not ending. Just in the middle of bath time, which he usually loves, so I'm not sure exactly why he's in such a terrible mood at the moment, but right, hopefully it doesn't come that through too loudly. Bonk, 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 bonk. My turn. There you go. Dead. Not dead. Hey, of course. Even the cleans can't be straightforward. Done? There we go. Alright, done. 1 clean done, which was a clean of my own making, naturally. Alright, Jackie. We'll go with a normal team just so that we don't get stuck with having to do 3 cleans in 1 set of war hits. So we've got the double Emma setup with Ksenia, and then we're just looking for a Wyatt. 1 there, 1 of many. 2 dodge gun there, and that should be just about it. Alright, looking for greens and reds, which we've got a number of. Managed to get a nice green grenade there, and I'll grab this green, which will cascade the reds. So we're on a bit of a roll there. I will take this green, this yellow and red match at the top here, just because I know it will get me the 2x, and then I'll just pick up some final reds, which should charge Blunderbuss. And I can fire off this grenade, which should charge both Emmas. Not too... Oh, actually, I am a little bit worried now because he wasn't actually meant to fire. That could be a bit silly of me. I don't think I can kill him. I don't think I can get enough tiles onto him. No, not before he fires. Ouch. Well, that was silly of me. Not going to end the match, but just changed how it was going a lot, because I was cruising for a while there. That kind of just upset the rhythm a little bit. I would like that. That'll do. Not Krampus. Anyone but Krampus and we can finish this. Just don't want Krampus to come back, steal Blunderbuss's buff, and then back to the same situation we were in. I'm going to hold Blunderbuss this time, just to wait to see what Terminus does. Hopefully he doesn't. That and that, and then hopefully finish off now with Emma. He's not happy. Not a happy bubba. Alright. So that's 2 flags, or 3 flags actually, because we muffed one of them up. What can we do with this team? Let's go with the double Deadeye. You can come to play. Then we'll do... let's go Rudolph and Scarlet. We won't use a healer, which we may regret. But I think for a clean we can get away with it. Let's go for it. Alright. So if you're just joining, apologies again for the poor aspect ratio and the weird setup going on. As I mentioned earlier, I am in a little bit of a struggle streak with BlueStacks, which I usually use for all of my streaming stuff, and it's just not really been playing ball with regards to giving me complete access to all of my account and streams and all of that stuff. So it has been a little bit of a nightmare, if we're honest. Let's go Bunny Hop instead. And I think I already used. Let's go with Ember, just to do something different. So, yeah, so I am in a little bit of a struggle with BlueStacks, but I am hoping that it'll all sort itself out very shortly. Hopefully before the next set of streams that I've got to do. But yeah, hopefully this setup should be a lot better quality than the previous one that I did. So last 4 streams I was streaming entirely off my phone, which, yeah, my phone did not like it. I'm going to be honest. My phone was not happy at all with trying to run it all. So it turned out to be a very, very poor quality video, for which I'm very sorry to everyone who had to watch it. Yeah, it wasn't nearly what it was meant to be. So this time I think the quality's a lot better, albeit it's just in a little bit of a weird setup with a lot of desktop space here and that. There is a chat box in this space up here, but chat's a little bit quiet because I did this stream very, very last minute. It sort of just popped up as an opportunity, and I jumped on it. So there we go. We've got a fresh warboard. So I'm just going to quickly grab a screenshot of that for my records. Go. And then for our final flag, let's find Stormbreaker. Speedman. Stormy's not in this, sorry. Speedman I want to hit, or too many options. Let's let the find opponent decide. So wherever the find opponent sends us, that's where we're going to go. CC Sweden it is. So Sweden's got a little bit of an interesting team. So she's got one of the new monsters in Jaguar. My phone has decided to stop working entirely right now. Might be a bit hot. Not too hot. Okay, I may have to restart the game, so give me a second and I'll be right back. Right, we're back. Just had to do a quick restart. So we've got CC Sweden has got Jaguar, who's one of the new Monster Island heroes. She's the yellow one, the only one, interestingly, that doesn't do fiends from the 5 stars. So I do plan to do a relatively short first impressions of these heroes, even though they're not really first impressions anymore. They've been out for about a month now. But yeah, Jaguar I think is one of the ones that could do with a little bit of a buff. It's also got Pollux in here, who is the current hero of the month on plus 20 emblems, which is really insane. Pollux is a hero that can catch you a little bit unawares, particularly if he comes back and hits the same enemy that he hit with one of his early strikes. I have been caught out by that a number of times. Alright, final flag. Got Ksenia, whoops. Ksenia, Blunderbuss, and then we'll put Dodge Gun here with double War Chest and Booster. Alright, final flag, let's go. Okay. Yeah, this goes. So, nice little green match here, which we'll take just to start ourselves off, which will give me the blue cascading in, which we saw there. I will take the reds onto Krampus just to try to open the board up a little bit, but we didn't really get much of what I was looking for. I was hoping for some more reds or blues. Instead, we got a lot of yellows, which is not overly helpful, if we're honest. Still getting a lot of yellows and greens, so hopefully clear out a lot of this junk and get some stuff back in, which is a little bit better. Not going to say we got much back in, that better, because it's a lot. And I'm about to lose him, which is irritating. Alright, we'll get Ksenia up, hopefully bring Blunderbuss back, because I've just gotten the double War Chest ready as well. Hopefully we don't lose Ksenia. There we go, so that's what I was meaning, with it doubling back on someone that's already been hit. The third strike is the really powerful one, so it ended up being 500 damage. Onto Ksenia, plus the original hit, which was already pretty strong, if we're honest. And yeah, it ended up just doing too much damage for Ksenia to handle on her own. Hopefully... okay, I was going to say, hopefully it targets Booster, but we targeted the one hero I was actually wanting not to get hit there. Now, I'm just going to try to survive to recharge. Alright. Don't need more blues. We're getting greens, so we'll get rid of all the greens and hopefully get some more blues, which we kind of got. Please target. Excellent. Targeted Booster, which is good because Booster's got more health. It is a cool animation, I'll give it that. I do like the Jaguar claws going. It reminds me a lot, if any of you guys have played Empires and Puzzles as well, it reminds me a lot of Guardian Panther's animation, or a little bit anyway, with the claws scratching stuff. So there we go. Managed to scratch out a win. It wasn't pretty, but you know, a win's a win. So not the best showing on my part. That stuff around on G-Boss early in the hit, that first flag, didn't help matters. And then the cleans on Tile Guy, and I don't know, I'm going to go with 310 H22A. Also didn't help matters, but you know, it is what it is at this stage. When you're the last one or one of the last two to hit, you don't really get a huge amount of choice with what you got available. So yeah, that I think is probably how things are going to end. We might get above 5300, which would be good, but you know, no guarantees on any of that sort of stuff. But yeah, this is probably, I'm going to have to check records, but it's one of the lowest scores Global Empire's put against us. So just gradual showing that the Horde's getting a little bit stronger, a little bit stronger, a little bit stronger. I don't know that we'll ever get to the point where we could beat Global Empire or Uprising, but bit by bit we are gradually drawing closer, we'll say. So yeah, that's probably all I've really got for this stream. I do have to duck out of here and go and help out with Bubs. So I'm going to love you guys and leave yous. We do have the Mercenary event, which has just spawned in. So good luck to one and all that are doing that. Yeah, hopefully those of you that don't have already managed to get the lucky draw of Ksenia or any of the other awesome heroes that are in the portal. But yeah, until the next set of videos, which hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, will be on a bit more of a normal looking screen. Until then, everyone stay safe, happy gaming, good luck, and catch you then.